Hi, my water signs. This is Shanel from Divine Resolution Tarot, and I'm here to do your weekend 30. I'm going to get right into it. We'll start out with Pisces. All right, Pisces, I'm going to shuffle the deck 3 times, and then we will see what is going on for you this weekend. Sorry, I've been absent, everybody, but I've had quite a cold, so if my voice is scratchy, you'll have to forgive me. All right. I'm going to pull the cards and tell you what I see. Oh, man. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card, which is telling me not only is there a decision to make, but you're very much so concentrating on what is fair, which is the Pisces way. You spend a lot of time trying to do what's best for everyone involved. So let's take a look at what this situation is that you're trying to figure out. It looks like the overall feel for the weekend is the Queen of Pentacles. So someone could be coming in with an offer for you, but it's a little bit uncertain. You're not sure if you're going to go with it or not, okay? Queen of Pentacles talks a lot about stability and being balanced, but it also talks about investing wisely, okay? So let me pull a clarifier here. Let's figure out what this Queen of Pentacles is about. Yeah, all right. It's looking like there's some communication coming in for you from someone from your past. They're going to want to reconcile with you. It's looking like whatever the situation is, if there was some sort of ending, they're not ready for this to end, okay? The hard part about the situation is that you're in a good place right now and you're trying to figure out if this person is being manipulative. And that's what I'm seeing here with this moon coming up. With this 3 of Cups here and the 6 of Cups, it's showing me this is someone from your past that's wanting to reconcile with you. But it's also showing me that there could have been multiple people involved in this particular situation with the 2 3s coming out. It looks like there's some very rapid communication coming in. But you're not quite sure, okay, how to deal with this. It looks like someone is trying to give you some sort of commitment even. Tell me about the moon here. All right. Yeah, it looks like this is someone you've tried with in the past. You do feel like this is a soulmate, but it didn't work out. So you're trying to figure out if it can be different this time. Let me see. Anything else? How about can it be different this time? Let's take a look. Wow. There's still some manipulation going on, okay? I'm just going to let you know that off the bat. I wanted to help you clear up that moon. We've got this 5 of Cups in the reverse, which is showing me that someone's coming out of their period of mourning and they're trying to move on with their life to a connection that they feel like they can have this fair with this Justice coming out, right? This is that card of moving on with the Chariot, okay? But I also see this 10 of Wands in the upright along with the 10 of Swords. So it's like you don't want something to end, but you're fearing that you're holding on to something that's stopping you from moving forward, okay? I think you're wondering if you have what it takes to make this situation work, especially if this is something from your past that you've dealt with. The Saturday, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is showing me that this person is going to be trying to come back on Saturday. I'm feeling as though you may be getting a visit from this person. It might start some conflict with the 5 here. So let me see. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is kind of a tricky situation here, it's looking like, because this person might be coming back. They've been in a period of distance from you or just not communicating. Now they're coming in. They want to get unblocked, but the hard part about it is, you know, that this person is quite deceptive, okay? So Saturday, you may be receiving a visit from somebody that comes as a bit of a shock, but I feel like you're really trying to stay in your power, okay? You're in a space where you're not really trying to move very quickly into anything. Yeah, because we have this Tower in the reverse and the Ace of Cups coming out in the reverse. So to me, this is like you may be trying to avoid this person that's coming back because for you, this is just not a situation that you feel emotionally invested in anymore, okay? Sunday, we have the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. So that's showing me that you may be having a discussion with this person and trying to decide if you can move forward in this connection, if this is something that you want. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah. You may be able to have a conversation with this person and offer some forgiveness or an apology, but I think you're still unclear about why the situation could have ended to begin with, or how you got to the point that you were in, okay? I think even if there is that conversation, you're both on the same page that this situation does need to come to an end, because with this Justice here, it's showing me that there's been a lot of injustice, and I don't see you moving on with this connection, okay? Let me take one more look at the Three of Pentacles for you for Sunday. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to heal this connection. This person could be coming in with a love offer for you, but I think with this moon here, there's just so much confusion about what this person can bring to you. After this discussion, you may be really having some time to contemplate what's stable, what you want to put your time and your attention into, okay? So the opportunity here is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I think in some ways you feel like this person is a soulmate. I've seen that come out more than once for you. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse, that's showing me that there is an opportunity to move away from this person, you know? This person is looking here at this Five of Pentacles, which is showing me they're living in the past, whereas your energy is moving towards the future and really trying to figure out what you want for yourself, okay? So this person coming back, it's kind of giving you an opportunity for some clarity. It's giving you an opportunity to do some healing and get some closure. It may be giving you the opportunity to see that this person really hasn't changed all that much, and that if they did come back, they expect things to just going back to the way they were, instead of really having to deal with the issues at hand. As I saw that Tower come out in the reverse, that shows me a lot of avoidance, okay? Tell me the opportunity of the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Hermit coming out in the reverse. So if this person's coming back to you and they're still pretty shady, to me, this is kind of one of those things where you have an opportunity, if this person's been avoiding you, to deal with them, to talk to them, to get some balance, to get an apology is basically kind of what this is. With this Page of Pentacles, I'm feeling like as you're coming through as the Queen, the offer, whatever they're giving you, it's going to be in their mind something to balance the scales. But to you, you may see this as an offer that's beneath you or a little bit small. Somebody may be kind of admitting fault, so it's an opportunity in that respect. But I think more than anything, it's an opportunity to kind of see this person for what they are, okay? If you've been waiting for this person to come in with a commitment or an apology, it looks like it is coming in. But I'm not sure why this King of Pentacles is in the reverse. Probably because whatever this person did or whatever, I mean, take it how it resonates, it caused the dissolution of the relationship or living situation. I think that this person, you feel like they undervalued you quite a bit. So it could be that you have an opportunity to reconcile the situation and to try to see the worth in somebody. But I think now that you're going to get a clearer picture of who a person really is. If you were looking at them as a king, you may be now seeing them as a knight or a page, which is a little bit lower in maturity. But it does look like there could be some reciprocity there, okay? The obstacle is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So it could be that if someone's coming in and offering you that solid, stable commitment, that you may be already in a situation with someone else, or you may just not be open to being committed to a person at this time because you'd like to explore your options. The obstacle could also be that you're feeling quite angry with this person for whatever they've done to you, or the tempers could flare when this discussion happens on Sunday, okay? This person could also have promiscuous tendencies. And so if you're thinking about taking them back, that could be what's causing this moon to come through when you're not quite sure if this is an offer you can trust. Tell me anything about the Queen of Wands. We got quite a bit here. So yeah, somebody coming in with an offer, but I feel like you're really ready for something new. You see them for who they are. you're turning them down. You want to start fresh with someone else. I'm getting the vibe here because we have a couple of different energies coming through. And you're really looking for your happiness, okay? I think you're ready to try something you haven't done before. I think you feel like this person is still too deceptive. There's too many things not being said. I feel like there's a lack of accountability here. The advice is the Five of Swords in the reverse. So to me, that's very much an energy of trying to talk it out, trying to figure out how you can reach like a common ground. Like I said, this seems like a really good situation to provide you with closure so that you can move on with your life. And really try to take a minute to hear what this person does have to say. I think that it could, even if you don't end up investing in this person, which is what's clarifying the advice, King of Swords and Nine of Swords in the reverse, there's a lot that you've been holding back, and it may help you very much if you really speak your truth. It seems like there's some disappointment around a partnership. We do have the Ten of Cups coming up in the upright. So I think that this is a situation that's returning, because if you can work through some of the issues in the past relationship that you were in, that will help you to move forward in the future to be able to do something else without carrying that baggage that I was seeing in the Ten of Wands, okay? Seems like you're still kind of holding on to whatever this is, which makes total sense if you have not had the closure that you needed, okay? But ultimately, this person that's coming back, we're seeing that they're still quite codependent. They still have a lack of self-love and self-awareness. And it seems like you've really seen this person's actions and personality for who they are. So the advice of the Five of Swords, try to check your ego. Try not to come out of a bag on them. Listen to what they have to say. Get the closure you need. But I think that, in all honesty, this person is genuinely offering you an apology. And I think that they do mean it. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to take it, okay? Let's see here. What do we have for advice? All right. We have silence and tenderness. Rest your mind. Silence is good self-care. And I think with that Nine of Swords coming out in the reverse, it would be very good for you to openly communicate with this person and to kind of get everything off your chest. With that Five of Swords in the reverse energy, that's very much like seeing a person for who they are and exposing them for who they are. And I think that in you doing that, if you're like, hey, I just can't trust you, I just need some closure and some clarity, that's going to help you to really release a lot of the burdens you've been holding on to and rest your mind, okay? Then we have tenderness. Speak gently to yourself. Cherish the child within. Whatever this person did to you, or however the situation went, take it how it resonates. This could be the kind of thing that you were feeling very badly about yourself. I think that, like I said, if you can speak clearly and concisely to this person, that really will release a lot of the anger or frustration you're feeling. And then you won't take the situation so personally, because I'm feeling like this person is coming in to give you some information, or at least give you an apology. And you can get out of the mode of like blaming yourself or wondering why you weren't good enough. Because oftentimes when people hurt us, it's because they're hurt. It's not because of anything that we've really done to them. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you. I went a few minutes longer than I intended to, but I'm going to move on to my next water sign. Have a great weekend. Hi, Cancer. I'm here to do your weekend read. I'm going to give the deck 3 quick shuffles and we'll get right into it. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I have been sick. So if my voice is a little hoarse or scratchy, please just bear with me. I'm going to pull the cards and I will let you know what I see. Let me just cut the deck very quickly here. All right, let's see what's going on for Cancer this weekend. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Death card coming out. We've got an ending. We have some new plans being made. We have a cycle changing, okay? Overall feeling of the weekend is the Tower in the reverse. So we've got some new opportunities coming in. We've got some conflict and change. We have some endings on our mind. And then why it's all happening is the Queen of Pentacles. So you could really be looking at what you're committed to, where your stability lies. Tower talks about not wanting things to change. but it looks like whether you are avoiding the issue or your partner is avoiding the issue, something is definitely changing. We have the moon in the reverse, which talks about seeing things for what they are, okay? So you could have gotten some information. It looks like you're not really taking a whole lot of action. You're just in a space of trying to stabilize your situation and yourself and kind of figure out what you're going to do next. Give me a clarifier for this Tower in the reverse, please. All right. Yeah. All right. So it looks like there's some kind of betrayal that you're kind of muddling over. You're trying to figure out how to deal with the situation. And right now you're just creating distance. There's something going on that's definitely unfair, and it's got you in a Three of Swords energy, okay? So I think you're focusing on what's tangible. You're trying to take your mind off the situation because you haven't really decided what you're going to do to deal with it yet. And you're just really, like I said, stabilizing what you can control, okay? So Saturday, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse coming out. This is that guy who doesn't put a whole lot of work into a situation. He wants everything that he wants. He can be that guy who keeps a mistress. He can be the gambler, the liar, the cheat. This is also the energy of feeling like you lost something very important to you. Maybe you've been investing in someone and you're wondering if they're worth it, with that High Priestess coming out in the upright and the Tower and Judgment. That's showing me that you are feeling like someone who is your divine counterpart, meaning that this is that King of Pentacles energy and you are coming through as the Queen of Pentacles. There's some kind of secret. There's something you don't know about. And it's kind of one of those situations where you're going to have to make a judgment call. You're trying to give it time so you can figure out what you're going to do. But ultimately, if the situation turns out to be what it looks like, that is going to change everything that you're working on with this person, okay? That's what I'm picking up on here. Especially with this Death card, it's like you are trying really hard to process what's going on. If the situation is what it looks like, which it looks like it could be quite deceptive, you're not going back, okay? You're making a decision to distance yourself from the situation. But I think right now you're trying to wait for more energy, okay? Or more information, pardon me, because you know that whatever decision you make, that's going to be like that final judgment, okay? You're not sure if you're going to be able to give this person that second chance. So I think you're really weighing out your options. Sunday, we have Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, my poor Cancer. So this is that card of the other woman to me. Queen of Pentacles is the woman at home or the woman in the commitment. Queen of Wands can talk very much about the energy of that third person that's in your relationship. It can also talk about you feeling a real loss of passion due to the loss of security that you were feeling on Saturday, okay? So let's find out about this Queen of Wands energy in the reverse, please, for my Cancers. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the Devil in the reverse. You're feeling so hurt. Okay, so looks like Sunday you're getting some more clarity about whatever the situation is. If there was some promiscuity from your counterpart, you're feeling quite heartbroken, okay? This person may be fessing up. They might be giving you some sort of an apology. You may have told them like, hey, I'm going to leave. I deserve better. Now they're trying to offer you some sort of emotional overflow and some truth. You're just feeling like you want to cut this person loose at this point. You're feeling quite frustrated to find out that they have not. This could have been a situation where they told you that they've stopped doing something and you find out that they have indeed lied, okay? So you're just feeling very frustrated. You're feeling like someone's not valuing your worth. You're coming to light about the fact that someone has been deceptive. And this does look very much like it could involve 3 people, okay? So I'm very sorry. It looks like, yeah, a lot of promiscuity and you feeling quite foolish for believing this person. But with the sun coming out, that is showing me that there are brighter days ahead for you, okay? You probably are feeling very much like this person betrayed your trust, all right? Oh, yeah, you're just going to want to shut this person out, okay? You're enforcing some boundaries because you feel like this person has broken a commitment, broken a promise, taking you for granted, right? And this is your divine person. We have the Empress and the Emperor coming up again. So another divine match. But what's between you is you're giving him this ultimatum or her this ultimatum, like, you need to cut this person out of your life or you're going to lose me for good, right? Oh, my poor Cancers. I'm so sorry. All right, so the opportunity here is the Eight of Pentacles. That's you working hard, and that's what you're doing. You're just focusing on your own stability. But this is also an opportunity for you to learn something new, okay? If this is something that you've been unclear about in the past, you're now getting the information that you need to be able to make a decision about what to do next. Tell me anything about this Eight of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. All right, you're getting an opportunity, whatever you discover, to communicate to this person that they need to cut out this situation, okay, because it's quite a burden to whatever the relationship is that you have. And now you're feeling like if they don't cut out whatever this is, whatever this behavior is, that you are going to be an opportunity that they're going to miss out on, okay? This is an opportunity for you to change the entire nature of your relationship, as well as to have the clarity to see things for what they really are, which is very painful, but it's also got you moving into a new phase of this relationship should you decide to keep it, okay? So Five of Swords in the reverse for your obstacle. Your obstacle is Cancers are so incredibly kind. You may be in a space where you are more tempted to like give this person a lot of leeway. In the upright, this talks very much about someone doing what's right for them. In the reverse, this talks more about being concerned about the greater good. Your obstacle is to set boundaries here. You're going to have to enforce how you feel and really stand on it. Give me a clarifier. Yeah, Three of Wands in the reverse. So, you know, the obstacle here is that you've been waiting for someone to, it could even be to commit. You've been waiting for reciprocity. You've been waiting for someone to see your worth. It feels like it's not coming, okay? And when you talk to this person, it's going to be really hard for you to try to put your foot down, because no matter how much they're breaking your heart, you're still very hopeful that your ships will come in with this person, okay? But there's still such a lack of commitment here in their actions. The obstacle is for you to really put your foot down and enforce kind of like your boundaries and set your, like, this is my self-worth, this is who I am, I deserve so much better, okay? So I think this person will definitely try to love bomb you. They're going to come in, they're going to give you all kinds of reasons why, and apologies, but the advice right now is the Four of Cups in the reverse. So whatever offer they're giving you, Spirit's saying don't take it. I'm feeling like some distance would be very good to start this change that Spirit is trying to come in and do, like, to your relationship. Give me any advice, any clarifiers for this Four of Cups. I feel like whatever their apology is right now, it's time to move on from this connection. I'm not thinking that you need to look for new love if you feel like this is your person. For some of you, this situation is enough for you to be like, you know what, I'm ready for something different. But because I have seen Queen and King of Pentacles as well as Emperor and Empress, that's got me feeling very much like you feel like this is your person. I think that it's time for you to walk away from this connection and to really focus on healing yourself at the moment, okay? That is advice. Anything else for my Cancers? Gosh, I'm so sorry. What a long weekend. All right. Yeah, okay. So we have the Star, the Five of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the World. Okay, so for those of you who are having a lot of trouble moving on from this, this person right now, the advice is if you let go, just know that this isn't over. This person will return. They're just not in a space where they can make it up to you, the things that they've done. They need to go out there in the world. They need to kind of let life treat them a little bit unkind and see that no one else does compare to you, and that you really let go of the situation, and that's when they'll return. For those of you who are wanting to salvage this, for those of you who are wanting to move on and look for that new love, it may be time for you to let go of this situation and feel like this person just isn't learning their lesson and see what else is out there for you, okay? This may be something that you feel like they just cannot heal because they're not in a space to give you something that's as valuable as what they've taken, okay? I'm going to pull some advice cards for you. Give me 2, please. All right. Let's see what we got. We have goals. We have self-respect. Set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. You know, and that's kind of the thing with this situation with that 5 of Swords in the reverse. I know it's very hard when you feel like someone is your person. You always kind of want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think the best thing that you can do is to really take some time to figure out what it is you want for your life and if this person's actions are in alignment with it. If not, it's absolutely okay to take small steps to build that distance. And I think that all in all, if this is something you're trying to salvage, that's what's going to create the change of the death card that'll come in and work on that person, okay, or work on that relationship that you're in. If you're wanting something new for yourself, it'll be very good to get clear about what you want because you are manifesting, okay? So whatever the situation is, take the time to heal. Then set your intention and set some new goals for yourself, okay? We also have self-respect. Respect yourself. You're the best judge of what's right. I could not stress that more. That's very much what the advice was. Don't worry about what this person is doing. Don't try to really see their point of view. It's time for you to start enforcing your boundaries. The obstacle here is you doing that, okay? All right, my Cancers, I'm so sorry to deliver such difficult and disappointing news. Please do comment down below. I would love to know what's going on with you. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye. Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you this weekend. I'm going to give the deck 3 quick shuffles, and then we'll get right into your spread. Just so you know, I've been feeling a little under the weather, so if my voice is scratchy or nasally, please forgive me. I'm still on the mend. All right, I'm going to cut the deck, pull the cards, and tell you what I see. What do we got here? Scorpio for the weekend. All right. Okay. King of Wands in the reverse. That's Aries, Leo, or Sag. There's something quite passionate. There's something that's piqued your interest. My guess is it's this Queen of Cups up here. That could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sometimes for me, cups do symbolize Aquarius just because of their nature. Or this just could be the energy of somebody who is very loving and very kind. It could be that someone is having an epiphany about you, or you're having an epiphany about a fire sign, okay? So let's see. Queen of Cups is telling me that you're in a space this weekend where you're feeling in touch with your emotions. You may have come to a decision about who you'd like to make a love offer to, okay? Looks like whatever this is, you've been thinking about it quite a while, and you've gotten into a space where you've had some sort of enlightenment. You may have been thinking something's over, only to find out that it's actually not, because why this is all happening is the 9 of Swords in the reverse. The lightning bolt on this Queen of Cups card shows me that there could be some very sudden, rapid communication or some sort of very sudden epiphany that pulls you out of your sadness, okay? 9 of Swords talks a lot about feeling trapped and kind of making a mental prison for yourself based on your own fears. But in reality, things are not as bad as they seem, and that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like there was some sort of decision that was being made. We've got, looks like you're coming out of conflict with somebody. Okay. So 2 of Pentacles. That's showing me that there's been some sort of decision. Maybe you were trying to decide if you were going to reach out to someone, or trying to figure out what to do if someone reached out to you or if they didn't, okay? You may have been feeling quite worried that you wouldn't hear from someone again. But I'm seeing here with the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Cups, somebody is They may be having a conversation with you here. It looks like with this Five of Swords in the reverse, there's some sort of compromise. This is very much an energy of people putting down their weapons and seeing eye to eye or trying to find a common ground. It looks like someone, whoever waves kind of that white flag, once that comes in, there's some really honest communication. And it seems like whatever this stalemate that you've been dealing with this too is now coming to an end. I feel like through whatever this separation was, you will find that you've learned quite a few lessons and you may be able to move on to the next phase of your relationship or situation. 10 of Cups in the upright is showing me that this epiphany, somebody has decided that you are their happy place, or you are communicating to someone else that they are yours. It looks like this is kind of a meeting of the minds that's going on, and it seems like you've been at a distance from someone for a while. So it looks like to me this weekend you may be having a discussion that's really gonna give you some clarity about your emotions and probably the future of your situation. Saturday we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So that's showing me that you're coming out of an energy of feeling like something was over. And that's what I'm thinking here. It looks like there was almost a situation where there were two people here that were on a bit of a break because they weren't really on the same page about reciprocity, okay? But with this Devil here, that's showing me there's a connection that someone is not moving on from, and it looks like it's the both of you, okay? You may have been in your separate corners and grieving an ending, but now you're ready to come together and have that 10 of Cups reunion because you've both manifested this second chance. Neither one of you are walking away, okay? So let me pull some clarifiers here for this 10 of Swords. I don't know if I even need to because all those cards that just came out were quite detailed, but it's looking like 6 of Pentacles coming out. We're now ready to be reciprocal, to each put the same amount of energy into the situation. I think that there was a situation where you were wondering if this was going to be an opportunity that you missed out on, but you see that you don't actually have to move on. And I feel like in your mind that was a lot of your worry. Now you're seeing that this is something that can be saved through this discussion. Sunday, you're feeling a renewal of love with this Ace of Cups in the upright. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're able to release the burdens of the past through whatever the situation was. You can let go of old hurts and move on together as a team, okay? So that's looking pretty good for Scorpio. What else? Yeah, pretty much the same cards over and over, but somebody is releasing control. Somebody's had some issues around needing to hold on to being the one in control or being dominant. This could have been like something about being very emotionally unavailable, or feeling like they're only in a situation for sex and withholding emotion. And now it's looking like whoever it was that was being emotionally unavailable is coming to light about how that's affecting the relationship, okay, or whatever the situation is. The opportunity here is the Page of Swords. So this is an opportunity to have a real conversation. It might start off a little bit awkward because pages talk about new beginnings. They talk about trying something you haven't done before. So it might be a little bit shaky, it might be a little bit awkward, but it's an opportunity to start somewhere that's honest, okay? Let's see, and I think, you know, this is an opportunity, that's what I was going to say, for some clarity here. High Priestess in the reverse coming out, so it looks like somebody might be really divulging their, where they stand emotionally. Give me a clarifier on the High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody is realizing that keeping these secrets is what's blocking this situation from moving forward. And because they weren't able to really communicate clearly, they've been cut out of the equation, okay? So this could be you, Scorpio. It could be the person you're dealing with. Take it how it resonates. But someone is realizing they're not going to be able to manifest the outcome they want because whatever the manipulation is, the control that they're trying to have by being emotionally distant is not giving them the desired result. It's only leading to disappointment, okay? The obstacle here is the Page of Wands. So to me, this is very much the energy of if you're back with somebody you like very much, You're going to need to have this conversation before you have sex, okay? Because if this is the King of Wands coming in hot and heavy, and you've been at a distance from one another, the physical attraction may get in the way of the conversation that needs to be had, okay? Tell me anything else about the Page of Wands. Also, it can be having kind of a short attention span. So if the conversation is getting too intense, somebody might try to change the subject. That's an obstacle here. You're going to want to stay the course and really figure it out, okay? All right. So we have this Page of Wands here. And I feel like this person's going to come in towards you with a message that's related to like, oh, hey, let's hook up. Let's have a fling. You still may be feeling as though they're treating you as an option. And so you might be looking at the situation like, wow, they're not trying to heal. They're just coming at me with like a offer of like, hey, you want to hook up? When in actuality, this is an opportunity for a serious conversation, okay? So your obstacle here is to kind of see past whatever smoke and mirrors this person is creating to get back into your space. Because I think in reality, they do want to talk to you. But because this is something that they haven't done before, they're not really sure how to go about addressing the situation that's broken, okay? They might just come at you the way that they always know how, just to facilitate the like reunion. But once you have that person face to face, that's when it's time to really talk to them about what your expectations for the situation are, okay? And I think that this can be accomplished. Also, I think that there's a lot of threes coming out here, so you probably want to address where this person's emotions really do lie, because I'm not seeing any pentacles coming out outside of like reciprocity with that Six of Pentacles where they're willing to give more. And so it's making me feel like this isn't a committed situation. This looks like this is just somebody that you like have liaisons with, okay? The advice is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So I think you should give this person a chance. Rather than block them out or keep your barrier up. If you feel like this person has been avoiding giving you clarity, your first reaction may be to want to enforce those boundaries and really push this person away. The advice is not to do that, okay? This is an opportunity to let go of things that are not serving this situation. So I think that if you can really see the invitation for what it is, which is this person reaching out to try to close the distance, and they're just kind of going about it the way they know how, you may be able to have that conversation that it looks like this situation really needs to have. Is there anything else for the Seven of Wands in the reverse? Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. I think you need to be very careful about speaking before you think, because to me, you're just very unclear about where this person stands. And I feel like this person is probably very much on the same page as you. They don't want this separation, but they're just not good with expressing emotion, okay? So I think if you give this person a chance, and if you really because we have Knight of Cups coming out, they may even apologize to you for the way they've behaved in the past. I think you just kind of scare this person a little bit, okay? And so they are not very good at dealing with emotions, but I think that through whatever distance you've had, they're realizing that they're willing to give this a go, okay? To be more emotionally available to you and to try to reciprocate, okay? So let's see. We've got 3. Gratitude. Say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. With that Seven of Wands coming out in the reverse, that's very much an energy of rather than get on the defense or the offense, maybe if you could talk to this person about what they do right and talk about what you'd like more of, rather than coming from a space of being like, you never and you always. I think that'll be very helpful, okay? We also have Wait. Honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. Again, like I said, before you put up the boundaries or the barriers, listen to what this person has to say. Also, if they try to like kind of flake out and start like getting handsy, it's totally cool to be like, you know, no action, let's use words, let's talk, right? Just to figure out at least, and that way you have some clarity. We have connection. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. I feel a real fondness for this person. I feel a deep bond. So I think if you can try to value the connection and focus on repairing it, rather than focus on the way this person has made you feel in the past with that Four of Swords in the reverse. Don't ruminate too much on old hurts, and really try to focus on what you want for the connection and having an honest conversation. I think that will help you very much. All right, Scorpio, this has been your weekend read. I will talk to you soon. Bye.